Welcome to Indie Insights. My name is Highsight, and this is Spellcaster. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So, we're actually picking up where we left off on this game. We played it a while back, and it looks like it remembers my save perfectly, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if I remember all the controls right here. As I recall, we have different spells. We can switch between them using Q and E, and then we fire them away, and they all do different things, and we can combo them up just right if we're clever. Now, I don't think in the past it actually showed you on the cursor what spell you had. I think that was something I wanted, and the developer was nice enough to put it in. Sweet. Alright, the preserved thugs are all brawn and no brains. They'd often be so dazzled by the spectacle of my magic that they'd left themselves unguarded. That text is way easier to read, I remember that for sure. So we're going to kind of switch up the magic, pull them in, knock them around. There it is. And look at that, all S's. Clearly I'm coming back strong. I think it's a big help that now I can see what I'm using without having to look up here. That's pretty slick. Really handy. Now, I like the way that you do these barriers right here. I like the way you can actually see them as you get closer, say, nope, you can't go that way. But I do think you can stylize it more than just a line, right? Maybe something like, what do they call them? Ants? Dancing ants, that's what it is. Where it's like little dots that kind of move around. I think that'd be a nicer look, personally. And it would be a little more easy to recognize than just a straight line. A straight line in this game could be a lot of things. That's a straight line. That's a straight line. Lots of straight lines. Just like that, I always keep my magic varied and spectacular. The higher my spectical rating, the more powerful I can be in a fight. Yes, this is definitely so readable by comparison. Uh-oh. Overused. Overused! Ah! I can keep punching them if I get close enough. But then that's gonna get overused. Oh, that's right. We can kind of set people up as bombs. There we go. But there are definitely situations where I would disagree with it, where I'm like, no, that's not overused. I'm not overusing anything. Lots of going around, though. Alright, not a lot of variety right there. Oh, I like this. You get a little tip to go with it right here. Oh, you can also mouse over and see exactly what they're talking about. Try to get into the habit of switching elements after every third or fourth attack to keep your variety up. Fair enough. Ooh. Okay. Run, 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 run. That does have a really cool look to it. Ah, here we go. Elite enemies. Elites have had years of training fighting against wizards, spellcasters, and other varieties of tricksters. As such, they are wise to most of your usual tricks and can only be properly stunned by using a perfect dodge. Ooh, I'm going to have to remember how perfect dodge works. Ah, that's right. Spacebar. There we go. And that really does add a nice little element to it, doesn't it? There we go. Overused. Stop that. Gotta switch it up. There we go. Still got all S's, despite the overused. That overused is actually really handy, because then I don't have to be staring over here to see if I'm overusing something. I don't remember if that was in last time, but it's definitely a nice way to go. To just let me know, and then I'm like, oop, gotta switch it up. Strange mechanical puzzles involving weighted pillars challenged my progress. Luckily, I had just the right magic to move the pillars around. There it is, and nailed it. I always love the way this guy walks. Boop, 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 boop. And let me guess, another arena over here? Works for me. Archers are support units who typically keep their distance from a fight and fire crossbow bolts from a range. Archer fire doesn't provide the opportunity to perform a perfect dodge, but shots can be easily sidestepped. And I like the variety you got here. It's just 2 basic enemies plus the archer. Works out real nicely, actually. Oh, did I get hit? That ain't supposed to happen. Just gotta remember to keep up the changing. Oh, no. A lot of overused things. The rock symbol doesn't really look like a rock. Alright, I gotta get more used to dodging, I think. If I get the perfect dodge, if I recall, that hurts them. No, stop with the overused. Come on. There it is. Double hit. And I'm still doing well. There's definitely a learning curve with this game, trying to understand exactly when and what you're doing is overused. Yeah, the bolt's solid. The bolt looks really cool, too. Oh. Hang on. Let's try that again. Boop. And boop. There it is. This game has a nice sense of transitioning to it. The way that those pillars all raise and go down, they don't all go at the same time. Instead, they go in certain patterns. That goes around. These go in rows. It's really nice. It could just... A lot of people would just look at this and say, I'm just going to have it go all at once. But it looks a lot nicer when you don't do that. Adds a lot. See, I use the fire a lot just because I feel like fire is so powerful. Ow. Don't do that. Overused. I'm getting hit. Gotta change it up. Ooh. But the more I get in the habit of changing my skills, the more it comes kind of second nature. Alright, I got hit a lot there, but I don't think it mattered too much. Alright, you now have 3 smoke pellets for dodging. Or you have 3 smoke pellets for dodging. Perfect dodge instantly recovers all your smoke pellets. And there are sound cues, which is really nice. There are sound cues to kind of help you get through that. Although it is kind of a pain waiting for them to actually reach you when you pull them in like that. Like, I want to attach my spell to him and let him go real quick. So maybe I just need to get closer, but... feels like that's not exactly how it's going down. Ow. Ow. If I just kind of pull him forward... Okay, there we go, that works. I also like how when the archer's about to fire, there's a little charge up on him. Looks really nice. No ammo. Come on. There we go. This game definitely nails the spectacle aspect of Spectical Fighter. Dodge. There we go. And waiting. And there we go. Dodging. And it's impressive because, again, I've never seen a top-down 2D Spectical Fighter before. So to see one of this caliber, it's really interesting. Come on. Oh, now I remember. I can place mines if I shoot, like, close to me. Right? So there we go. There's one. And then I can pull someone into it. Throw them into it. There we go. That's the one element I was forgetting about, was the mines. Well, one of the one elements I'm forgetting about. I'm sure there's, like, actually way more. Come on. Come on. Change it up. There we go. Kept the fluidity. Measure of changing this strung together. Nice. Getting a perfect dodge lets you lay down 3 landmines, which is the most powerful option. So definitely want to get as many of those perfect dodges as you can. Alright. What have we here? Are you people I can actually talk with? You should be safe for as long as you're in our village. There are no monsters here. Just like that, a monster's gonna appear, aren't they? You aren't here to fight the dragon in the north, are you? Some guards have set up a barricade up there for our safety. You'll have to talk to them if you want to reach the beast. Alright. Now, I do like the way that you kind of show which places can be entered by the use of mats and the footsteps and everything. It is nice. It's a nice little way to go about it. But you'd think a lot of these buildings get entered from the front. If you're venturing out to the east to find the Lingzhou mushroom, perhaps you should try to find one for me as well. I'd be sure to reward you for your troubles. Well, now I only need to find one, because I wasn't looking for it in the first place. Ah, they look all mad. Let's try going this way first. Oh, well, that's an ambush. The Global Exotic Wildlife Preserve had set up an ambush for me. I should have seen it coming. There is no escape. So, one thing I do want to point out from a game design standpoint, when I go into a place where there's a fight and then there's a pop-up every time for it, I can set myself up however I want before the fight begins and then continue. You'd think you'd want these kind of things to happen, either pause the game so you can read it, or instead maybe just do it after the fact. Not a big deal, just like it seems like it gives me a bit of an advantage, and it might throw off some future puzzles. Ow. Oh. Trying to get the perfect dodge. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Get them mines out. So if I do a perfect dodge, I can lay down the mines. Nice. And now we can start pulling people into those mines and messing up their day pretty heavily. So many particle effects. I do love that. I love the combination of this visual style and the particle effects that go with them. So beautiful. So how many different attacks? So you have the long... I can't show right here because I'm not in a fight, I think. But you have the little pull string, which you can use to pull people in. You have a fire attack, a... I forget what the green one is, like... Or the green one. The purple one is. And a rock attack. And in addition to that, you can make mines for each of those. And you can also knock people back for each of those with, like, a punch ability. Just finished checking all the catapults, and they're all launching water balloons as normal. I love working on the catapults. It can get so hot under my Yaoguai mask. The cool water is so refreshing. So one thing I do want to point out about the design right here, this was a beautiful setup ambush, for the player especially, because from here we saw the scroll. And we wanted that scroll, and we knew the way to get that scroll was to go in here, because we can see the perfect path right out. So naturally, we take the only route in to get the scroll, and then, hey, big fight. Also, the persistence left behind by the fight, everything all knocked around, all these little effects and everything. Ah, just beautiful. Just beautifully done. Hello, you. Out in the east, you're more likely to run into Yaoguai demons. I've heard stories that say you can only kill a Yaoguai if you interrupt their meditation. They need to stay very still when they meditate, so maybe pulling them out of position might help. Ah, future impending enemy. I hear that the surefire way to interrupt a Yaoguai medication is to use some magical substance they call haze. Oh, that's what purple is, haze. It immediately breaks all their concentration. I should go see what these guys want. If you want to pass through the gates to the north, you'll have to prove yourself first. Some of the fabled mushrooms, blah, 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 in the east. Find one and let you pass. Alright, and how about you? I'd be careful up north. The legends say that there's a fearsome dragon parading around there. Alright. It didn't take very long for me to encounter some of the legendary Yaoguai demons. Right next to the village? You're right, it didn't take long. Jeez. I thought I'd have to venture out a little further than that. Alright. Monster Yaoguai. Alright, gotta break that meditation. Get them mines down. Alright, pull him. There we go, right into the mine. Pull him around, knock him around a bit. The music is a nice addition to this game. It kind of fits the style very nicely. Alright, let's go ahead and let him attack. Come on. I guess you're all stunned. Guess I'll just kill you. But there's my S rank. And as nice as it is to get ranked, I'm not entirely sure what I'm getting out of the ranking, right? There's not really a level up system in this game. I don't see any scoring outside of the rank itself, so I don't know if maybe there's something that I don't know about. Alright, get that. Get the mines down. Nice. And I still do love the lock-on system to this, the way that the mouse will actually move right into the closest enemy. Perfect. Oh, didn't see him. He was all on fire. I thought he was dead. Okay, try to get in the habit of all that stuff. Alright, so we got you. Ooh, oh, whoa! Wow, water balloons hurt. Oh my goodness. Keep going, come on, come on. Switch quicker than that. Come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Slowest mechanism ever. And we're out. So those were the water balloons they were talking about. I mean, I can understand not knowing how to swim, but I didn't think taking a bath or a shower would really harm my character so much. You'd be amazed what can kill a magician, I guess. Bolts are just so powerful. Oh, well, too powerful, because I'm not changing it up enough. No Spectical. Oh, crap, I died. Because I kept on using the bolts. Alright, whatever. Last checkpoint ain't that far back. Fair enough. Ow. So So that's why you got to keep it up. You got to keep the Spectical fighter spirit alive. There we go. Even if it means you got to melee instead of using bolts or whatever. Not that hard to do. It just kind of takes up a little more time. But it does add for more of a spectacular fight, if you will. Which is the whole point of the game. The ranks are for perfectionists. Gotcha. Well, in that case, are you recording the ranks anywhere? Make sure you're recording the ranks somewhere, because you know those perfectionists are going to want a record of that. Because you're entirely right. People will definitely get the ranks just because they can. That is definitely a gamer trope. We love our completionism. Ow. There we go. Come here. Damn it, get pulled in my mines quicker. There we go. Yeah, that rope definitely needs to pull in quicker, because it's really... I need to pull people in to do this effect, to do the really cool stuff, but if it takes that long to pull them in, then I'm just vulnerable, and I'm just sitting around waiting for it to pull in, and it's not really exciting waiting. Just kind of waiting for it to happen. Alright. And what do you do? I don't know. Oh god. Oh, nice. Mixing up the elements. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's right. We got the spikes. We got the water balloons. But unfortunately, in this particular scenario, since the water balloons aren't aiming ahead, there's really no chance they're going to hit me, because here's the deal. You're forcing me to continually move forward with the spikes, but the water balloons are predicated on me staying in one place. So they're literally negating each other out. There's no possible way, unless I really want to get hit by the spikes, that I'm going to get hit by those water balloons. You might want to try to have that particular water balloon trap lead a little bit. You want it to kind of lead and wait for the character to reach them before it actually fires, or rather, where it thinks the player's going to go. Come here. Come on. Nice and slow. Oh, that was not who I wanted to grab. There we go. Come here. Right into the rock line. Come on. There we go. There it is. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, too early. Ow. Too late. Ow. There it is. Come on. Dang it. See what I mean? Like right there, I could have definitely thrown him if he would just have come a little closer. Ow. There we go. No ammo. But I need it. Come on. Waiting. Ah, close enough. Alright, if you see yellow smoke when you dodge, that means you only have one smoke pellet left. Ooh, that's clever, actually. I didn't even notice that. That was all of them. There was nothing left standing between me and my mushroom. The key to reaching the mighty dragon. And we're out. Puff, puff. I do like that yellow smoke concept. Makes life a lot easier for not having to stare at pellets anywhere. Just so you know, Alright. Wait, was this the really cool mushroom that the guy's gonna pay for? Hey, man. I only have one mushroom on me right now. And I need to... Ah, okay, fine. So I guess I'll get it from the mountain. I didn't know if there might be two out there. Thank you. The magical properties from the mushroom will heal some of the other guard who were injured recently. Oh, I wonder how that happened. Totally wasn't me. Oh, cool. The dragon's literally just right here. The story gets good here. Nice. Now, for those who aren't aware, this is actually all a story being told by the character. So this has all happened already. So this is all predicated on me not dying. Give me a perfect dodge. Ow. There it is. Nice. Simple enough. You know, I might have actually wanted to keep the other guy around so I could do more. Oh, never mind. He has friends. Overused. Nice. Oh, come on. Get pulled in. Dang it. Not that way. Get pulled in again. There it is. There we go. Oh, wow. He's got a lot of buddies. Why do so many people want to save this dragon? It's a bad dragon. It's killing people or something, I think. And he's resisting now, huh? Oh, he's all pissed. I can't tell if he killed him or I did. Let's not try that. I don't want to kill myself just trying to attack him. I just want to try to melee him. There we go. Oh! Oh, he's made up of dudes! Oh, of course he is. Why didn't I think of that? That's actually really clever. So again, this whole game is predicated around magic not actually existing. These are all tricks of the eyes and stuff. I'm throwing things and everything. So the dragon is actually made up of dudes running around in it. Oh my god, that's really clever. I love it. Which means the demons are probably just people too, now that I think about it. Ow. But how? I mean, it makes sense. They're all humanoid shaped and everything, aren't they? Oop, careful. There we go. Come on. Okay, so how do I knock them out of the dragon? Oh, never mind. I'll just kill the dragon. There we go. And then kill everybody who's inside. That's what you get for pretending to be a god dragon thing when you really aren't. The Dovahkiin would be pissed. That's really clever. That is an exceptionally clever boss fight. Also, I love the waterfall in the background right there. Really awesomely done. I like that a lot. That's brilliant. And it fits with the theme so beautifully. Alright, what do we have right here? Oh, there we go. Full level summary. So there's all the ranks I got and everything. Nice. Final average. A. I'll take it. Denmark in the present day. But I never did find that other mushroom. Unfortunate. So let's see if I got more stories to tell. Tell the time I fought the dragon. And then there's the werewolves in Germany. Let's pop in there real quick. Look at that. Looks like Germany. Wow. If you keep up with those kind of boss ideas, I think this is going to be a big hit. That's a clever concept. In Germany, there were werewolves roaming the streets, even in broad daylight. It was a huge problem, and I was going to put a stop to it. Yeah, that's definitely a werewolf. Werewolves are dangerous beasts, half human, half wolf, and believed to be entirely invincible. They do in fact have one weakness, a purple flower called wolfsbane. Attacking the werewolf while standing by wolfsbane will send petals flying, which make the werewolf vulnerable to your attacks. Ah, look at that. And then you can see... I'm trying to figure out just how you understand when he's vulnerable. Nope, that didn't do it. So how do I actually do this? There's the wolfsbane. I can kind of hit both of them at the same time, but... Oh, there we go, the petals. Okay, I hit that, not him, so I need the wolfsbane petals to fly around. There we go. That's actually really tricky. I would think just hitting him through the wolfsbane itself, shouldn't that be enough? Oh, but you have to do it every time. He doesn't just stay vulnerable. You have to kind of keep on... Ah, okay, that's going to be tricky. So you have to keep on using the petals with your attack. It's an interesting idea, but I think it's a little much. I would think once you hit him with the wolfsbane, that would make him vulnerable for a little while. Werewolves were dangerous alone, but in packs, they're downright deadly. They often use ferocious howls to coordinate attacks against their victim. Oh, that's a great sound effect. There we go. There we go. Come on. Keep going. Dang. That pulling. Okay, that works, but again, I'm overusing myself here because I don't have much option. I need to use the wolfsbane. Come on. So, like, right there, throwing him through the Wolfsbane doesn't seem to do anything. The mines are worthless against them. It's basically down to the melee attack and... yeah, not even the bolts. It's got to be the melee. So the only option I have to fight these guys are the melee, but doesn't that run the risk of me overusing? Yeah, it does, so I got to be real careful there. So I'm kind of forced into an overuse-only situation because I can't use the mines, I can't use the bolts, and the pull string doesn't work either, so I can't pull them in and then knock them back with a skill. Oh, is that... what are those? Are those explosives? The heck are those? Okay. Guess we're just done with the explosion phase right there. Ow. There we go. Ah, that was some damage. Yeah, I feel like it's just a little too much right here. The whole concept of just got to do the melee with them around. I guess you can do bolts, but you got to be like real close. Okay, keep going. I do like these kind of street fights, though. The environment, I like this environment a lot more than the Asian environment that we were doing before. It's much more detailed, I think. It's got a good look to it. But I am noticing I'm not really overusing as quickly when I utilize the pedals, it seems. Which, yeah, that's kind of a boon for me, I guess. Otherwise, I'd be pretty screwed. There we go. Get at least the non-werewolf down. But I'm running out of ammo real quick. So many enemies. Yes, the intense music. There we go. So you can use bolts, you just gotta be like right next to the wolf's bane. It actually deals a massive amount of damage to him. Yeah, kind of. Now after a while, the wolf's bane could disappear, and then maybe you get other ones growing back or something. My Spectical's getting really low, though. It's dangerous. I mean, I guess even though they're not vulnerable to it, I can still gain Spectical by attacking them, so it's an option. Remember, the less Spectical I have, the less damage I deal, too. Not just my own practically dying, just... yeah, they're flinging potions. Why potions? What is this thing? Locked, okay. Why are they flinging potions, of all things? Don't they need those? Wouldn't those be healthy? They're red potions. I guess alchemy and whatnot. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And it bounces and everything. How far does it go? Oh my goodness, it goes forever, doesn't it? Huh. Alright. There we go. Looks like it's 2 bounces and it's gone. I think after a while you can just have that disappear. There it is. And the next one. And nope, just missing. Nope, too much. Oh no, that hit. Oh, that hit. Wait, run before one of them hits the other thing. Oh, I'm going to trap myself in here, aren't I? Hopefully I can get out. I think those can go way quicker. There's no need to slow that down so much. I mean, they're sound waves. Sound tends to go at the speed of sound. Not quite speed of light, mind you, but still pretty quick. Of course, the Global Exotic Wildlife Preserve was here too. They had sent some sneaky rogues. Ooh, rogue. Rogue are light on their feet and attack with speed and ferocity. They can easily dodge out of the path of your hook shot, and will follow up with any dodge attack with throwing knives. Ooh. The most reliable way to avoid an attack is to interrupt using haze. So haze seems to be a pretty strong weapon in this game. So far we use it against the Yaoguais, we use it against the rogues. It's pretty all over the place. There we go. It would take more than that to finish one rogue, though. Okay, more rogues. You can do stickies and landmines as well that way. Okay. The rule is any attack, do it while you're standing on Wolf's Bane to deal damage. Okay, that makes more sense. I think that might need a little bit of a conveyance check, though. Because I'm not sure I entirely understood that. Or that I would if I didn't have the developer explaining it to me. There we go. Now we're getting a lot of enemy variety. This game's got enemies for days. Come on. There we go. S rank. Alright. Let's try... Disappeared. Let's try this. Go, 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 go. Yeah, there it is. It's a nice little puzzle, but you want to make sure it's not a long puzzle. Don't make us wait too long for that to happen. Oh, we got some werewolves in here. So basically, if I just stand on the Wolves' Bane all day, I should be pretty good. Business as usual and whatnot. Ow. Ah, that took so long to pull him over. Ow, oh, oh, careful. So then are all those mines infused? Yeah, they're infused with Wolves' Bane. Okay, so as long as I'm on top of the Wolves' Bane when I toss the mine out, I'm good. Seems to be the general rule. Alright, my Spectical's starting to decrease. Come on, come on. And get the mines out. And hopefully they're all infused. Yeah, they are. There it is. No, that makes a lot more sense. Just as long as you're on top of the Wolves' Bane, you're fine. Oh, okay. Now we're getting more intricate with these. Nice. Good presentation all around. Come on, get pulled. And although this might be hard to view, like, there's a lot of action going on, and if you're not playing, you might not fully grasp it. I will say, it's very easy as the player to fully know what I'm doing at all times. At all times, I always seem to know where I am and how it works, and I think that's partially, at the very least, partially due to this lovely reticle right here. The way it moves around and locks onto things makes it so easy to remember where I am and where I'm aiming at all times. The camera does a great positional job, too. You see how it locks on to the objective when I'm near it? If I go away from it, it's not going to matter, but if I'm near it, if my mouse is near it, it's going to say, hey, this is what the player cares about. I need to be looking at this a little bit more. So do different things give different... Okay, I didn't know if it would do, like, different patterns depending on if I was using different things, like haze or whatever. Yeah, that's what I thought, but not the right angle. So do I have to hit at the same time, don't I? So not that angle. Let's try this angle. There it is. Good puzzle. Scroll obtained. Man, this Wolfbane stuff is itchy. It won't be... Oh, practically killed myself. It won't be so bad, but it keeps getting caught in the costume's fur lining. I think it's starting to give me a rash. Also, I think I just found an infinite loop on this. I think it's going to forever keep on bouncing like this. Oh my goodness, I found an infinite loop. Oh, that's precious. I think I can stop it if I just solve the puzzle, but that's hilarious. I'm going to try to solve the puzzle. I think that will... Oh, no, it won't, because what it'll do instead is it's going to hit that and lock me in? Yeah, so now... Well, you gave me a way out. Thank goodness. Uh-oh. Thought you gave me a way out. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no. What have I done? Oh, no. I can't get out this way. I totally thought I could. It looks like a fight is supposed to break out here, and I think it's blocked off unless I enter from the other side. So I think I found a bug. Yay! Love bugs. I mean, I don't love bugs, but I love finding bugs. Unfortunately, I think this is where our adventure is going to have to end because... Oh, no, never mind. I just had to stop the dialogue. Okay. Thank goodness. Nope, no bugs. We're good. No bugs ever. Not for this game. Wait. There it is. Although we're going to be hearing that a lot. Because I don't want to risk trying to fix that again, quote unquote. Come on. Come on. We're going to be hearing that sound a lot. Alright. So we got another one here. What does he do? Did he stop them? No, but I think both of them might. Oh, hello. I went from liking that sound to hating it because I'm hearing it every second now. I did find a bug, or at least an improbable action. Something that probably should not or would not have needed to be accounted for, but this is Highsight we're talking about. I find all the weird little things that no one should ever come across. Stop resisting. Come on. There it is. When it becomes one-on-one, it seems like it becomes more of a chore to take out the enemies, if you will. Not a big deal, but it just takes a little more time than when you have a lot of people around, because you can't build up your Spectical as easily when there's just one person. Ah, the Alpha Werewolf. The story gets good here. This game does have an excellent sense of sound design. All the sounds are definitely within the capacity of like a NES game or something like that. I can totally believe that all these sounds came from a NES game. Alright, so now... Boom. Oh, I gotta hit him with his own little potions. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, he just made one of them like superpowered. Wait, I gotta be... Place down the mines quick. Ow. So much blood. Ow. Ow. What am I getting hit from? I actually do not know what's hitting me. Oh, they're leaping now. Oh. Well, that's badass. But I wasn't trained to expect leaping. Leaping's a new concept. I must learn. Learn the ways of the werewolf. There we go. And done. Alright. Now, I'm hurting myself here by not hitting an enemy. I'm just trying to hit the bell. But it hurts because I'm overusing, but I need to use... I don't really have a choice. There we go. That's dangerous. I could have died right there just by trying to do the right thing. And the only thing. Ow. His howl. It's his strong. There we go. Oh, careful. Last guy. Stop getting hit by his howl. That's going to kill me. The thing is, you might want a different howl sound for the one that's being directed at me, because I'm not looking at him, right? So I need to know that the incoming howl is one that's going to be directional instead of one that's going to be, you know, the informing howl, I guess. Ah, I missed. Let's try that. Come on. Yeah, get him. Is that it? 3? The rule of 3s? Oh, it is. Haha! 1 hit. Don't need no Wolf's Bane for him. Alright. What do we get for that? Probably around a B rank? B rank, I'm guessing? The C is going to drag it down. Sticking with the A? Yeah, still got an A. Beautiful. A few days later. Well, actually, we're going to end it right there, I think, ladies and gentlemen. But this has been another great look at Spellcaster. This game has real potential behind it, in my opinion. It's a specular fighter that really focuses on spectacular feats and good combinations. Eventually, you might feel like you're reusing a lot of the same things, but despite that, it's still fun. It's engaging. That's the trick to it. I think that once you understand the ground rules of this game, I think it's really easy to get into and easy to enjoy. It's got a lot of great flashy effects. It's got a great feel to its combat. I think it's a good game. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Spellcaster. Thanks for watching.